Oh, it's you. Come on in. Welcome to the Scumm Bar. Welcome to the Scumm Bar Podcast, episode 48, where we talk movies, video games, pop cultures, books, figgy pudding, and everything in between. I am your host, Mattbrush, the most Christmassy of them all. And with me today, a very Christmassy guest from Santa's workshop is...
Anth0z. I wanted to be an elf, but it just wasn't coming off.
Well, no, that was good. Thank you for fixing that, because I had no idea what to vamp with, so that was good. Good job. You made that better.
I'm glad you didn't say Santa, because I'm like, I don't really want to do a ho 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 right now. My wife's home, and she would just divorce me.
That was good. I liked it. Anth0z, how are you doing today?
I got my festive shirt on.
Oh,
right
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Oh, that's great.
The one.
You know,
yep.
I just watched Home Alone 2 yesterday.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Yeah.
What are those movies called? Something about angels. Something 10,000 angels. Something like the videos that Kevin watches.
Oh, that he's watching. Sorry, I don't know.
What are the movies in Home Alone called? I swear it's something about angels. Angels with filthy souls. It was followed by a sequel, Angels with even filthier souls. Great. It's like Home Alone and Home Aloner. There's so many Home Alone movies. What?
Oh
There's
my gosh,
5?
I know. There's a lot of them, yeah.
Ugh, I stopped watching. The third one was the last one I watched with Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson's in that?
Yeah.
Is she like the sister or something? Or
she's a sister, yeah.
Wow, okay. I feel like they should do one where Macaulay Culkin is the dad, and then he has a son, and then his son is alone, and then he's just like, oh no, what have I done? And it's about him trying to get back to his son because he screwed up. Or maybe a daughter, you could reverse it, but still.
Yeah.
I think that would be cute, and I think that would be a new way to do it.
Oh, that's such a great idea. I would watch that.
Anth0z. So today is our Christmassy kind of episode. Christmassy / New Year's, because you got to throw that in, even though I don't know if we'll talk about New Year's at all.
Okay. Yep.
Except for, hey, 2020. What an interesting year that we're going to jump into.
Yeah, we're going into perfect vision.
Yes, we're going to see everything going on.
Nobody will need glasses.
Yeah, hopefully.
JT's album will be relevant again.
Why?
Because his last album, or no, sorry, 2 albums ago was the 2020 Experience. That's what it was called.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Anth0z, would you like to hear a pirate joke?
Usually.
Good.
Ooh,
Why?
and this is gonna be the last one of the year.
Oh, this will be the last one of 2019. Oh, I better make it a good one. Why did the pirate go out of business?
Wait, are you making it a good one? Are you changing it to be? Or are you just making it the current one that you already had?
The current one I already had.
Make it better somehow.
It's just is going to be as good as it is.
Okay. All right. Okay. So sorry. One more time.
Why did the pirate go out of business?
Because he did the deed. Nope. That's nope. You go.
He didn't know how to raise his sails.
Oh, that poor pirate. Poor pirate.
Pork.
Pork.
Cool. Okay, so Anth0z, we're gonna be having a Christmassy-like episode. Do you have any ye old news for us today?
I do.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I read that. I didn't know about this anyway until recently, but that HBO is going to have their own streaming service called HBO Max.
Oh,
and
okay.
they claim that is going to be like the Disney Plus competitor, in
Okay.
that they, what did they say? Like Disney Plus, their demographic is like it's families, and I guess like mainly kids, but it's not enough content to fulfill like the needs of, I guess, like the adults.
Yeah.
So HBO Max will be intended for like the same audience in a way, yeah, because like they said they'll be doing a better job at like capturing the adult range, but they will also have content for kids. I didn't remember, or I don't know a lot of content on HBO that's meant for kids, because I can only think
Yeah.
of like The Sopranos and Game of Thrones. I'm sure there's much more than just those two, but knowing that those two are the ones
Girls.
that I can think of.
Newsroom. What else did I watch on there? Oh, there was
Orange,
no. Gosh, what's that one that oh, Silicon Valley, I think, is also HBO.
Oh, okay.
But also that Westworld. Westworld was HBO. Yeah, they're all mature rated as far as I know.
Yeah. So I'm curious to know like what kind of content they think is going to be competing with Disney Plus. But
What do
we'll
you
see
think
what
is
happens.
kids? Maybe it's just blank. Maybe there's nothing on there, and the joke's on you.
Yeah. Maybe it's just that the thing that you can't really get on the internet, because it's when you don't get connection, or like your cable receiver isn't working, and then you get that rainbow
Right.
like across the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll just be that. Kids like rainbows. I don't know. What else? Oh, I saw Richard Jewell. As
that's that new-
as a preview screening, whatever.
Yeah, that's the Clint Eastwood film, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that looked really interesting.
It was a good movie. I really enjoyed
man.
it. My wife enjoyed it.
I wanna see it.
I did not expect it to be so emotional. Like I knew it, like, you know, those kind of movies, like they always pull at your heartstrings in some way, but this one was just wow, like it really got me.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the movie, so
I gotta remember
recommend
that. I really gotta watch this then.
Yeah, watch it. Man, and I can still like the last. I won't say what it is, but the last scene was, it's just so vividly ingrained in my head, and just picturing it, I was just like, oh, like I remember. So I'm sitting next to my wife, and I'm pretty sure she can feel my, like when I'm trying to hold back tears.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm like kind of like I shake a little bit, and like my breathing gets very like kind of stunted.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure she could feel my stomach, like my belly button going, like, or my belly
Aw.
going like in and out, trying to like fight the tears.
Yeah.
So yeah, oh, I want to watch that movie again. That was good. And Sam Rockwell, like I always enjoy what he does. So
Right. He's a good actor.
Kathy Bates, she's top notch in that one as well. And then I don't know if it's like his breakout role, but like I've never seen him, or like I haven't heard of him in anything. Sorry, what's the actor's name? It is played by Paul Walter Hauser. So
Paul Walter Hauser.
yeah,
I don't know him.
I don't know him either, but he did a good job,
Hmm.
and I would be willing to watch more of his stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
Wait,
I gotta
what?
see that too.
CBS News on Google says top stories: Richard Jewell movie Clint Eastwood film flops at the box office following controversy with Olivia Wilde's character cat something dot.
Oh,
Flop, really?
that sucks.
Well, don't believe Google or CBS. Just go watch it.
I typically don't believe Google or CBS, so
Okay, cool.
those are two that I normally don't believe.
Awesome. Yeah, go watch it. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I went from I'm probably going to see this to I'm definitely going to see this now, so good.
What
cool.
else? I've got a few more things. Do you have some news?
Oh, no, I don't have any news, actually, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'll just go in order, just the way that I wrote it down. So, Bill and Ted 3 have a release date of August
Oh,
21st,
nice.
2020.
Nice.
And following that, on May 21st, 2021, will undoubtedly be called Keanu Day, because Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 are both coming out on that day.
Wow.
So
Wow, that's
I am going
crazy.
to get a Keanu shirt to get
For
ready
Keanu
for that day. And it's going to be, I want to get one where it's like a PNG of when he was on stage at for the Cyberpunk trailer reveal.
Yeah.
And he says, "You are breathtaking." I want that to
You're
be on my shirt.
breathtaking. Yeah.
So hope I can find that. I'm sure I can find it.
Hmm.
So yeah. So that's Keanu news.
Wow.
Can't
Can't believe we have a Keanu Day coming up, and soon enough a Keanu podcast, specifically just Keanu news.
Yeah, and it's just it's the breathtaking podcast.
We'll have to do
It'll
a
take your
Keanu
breath away.
episode.
What else in there? Oh, so I guess related to games, Godfall, the first PlayStation 5 game, had a reveal trailer.
Oh.
Heard of it?
No.
Looked pretty cool. I'm not sure what to make of it, but you see these three characters that are like fully clad in like what looks like pretty royal armor.
Right.
And one guy gets knocked down, but then the other two come by and they pick him back up, and then they're talking about, I guess, the existence of like their current warfare.
Yeah.
And then they look up in the sky, and these three giant like dragon heads start peeking through the clouds.
Oh wow.
So I think it's kind of like some giant chimera or something like that.
Wow.
I'm not too sure what else to make of it, but I don't know. Just by that, I want to see more. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And one last game thing. So I mentioned this to you in person, but I can talk a little bit more about it now. So there's a new Nintendo Switch game coming out called Super Mash. So you take, it's basically up to you to create your own game. You have the option of taking from two different platforms, so you can scroll through. Like one platform could be, like FPS or I don't know how, like bird's eye view. I don't know. But then the other, you basically just like compile these two genres or whatever it is that you choose. You can pick all the characters. You can pick, I guess, the type of gameplay. Maybe you can even pick what kind of items exist and like abilities and powers. You're basically just making your own game. And what I thought was kind of funny. Okay, so like, we haven't really seen many games like this where you make your own stuff, at least like officially licensed, that you would see on like PlayStation or Nintendo or Xbox or whatever, right? Like we've got Mario Maker, we've got Mario Maker 2. I'm not sure what else there is, but now we've got this game coming out. And what I thought was funny was one of the taglines was, "Will you make the next big flop, or will you make the next big hit," or something.
Oh yeah.
And so what I thought was funny about that is that that's basically saying, like, if the game sucks, it's not because the game sucks, it's because you made it suck. Because they're saying, like, will you be the one to make the next big flop?
Right.
So it's kind of like they're kind of relieving themselves of any kind of responsibility or
Right.
liability
Yeah.
for this
That's
game
true.
to be good or not.
That's true.
I mean, like, I could just be looking into it, like, way further than I need to, but it was just an interesting thought.
I think
had.
that makes sense though.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's that. That's all my news.
Wow, cool. That's some pretty
Yeah.
interesting video game news, though, that I was not expecting. So I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So some things to look forward to, and
Yeah.
some things I'm not sure if we should look forward to or not. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Anth0z, let's move into our very first topic, something I like to call topic number one.
One.
One. Let's go into your topic first. Let's do yours.
Cool. I guess my topic is Christmas.
Christmas, the snow's coming down.
Christmas.
I'm watching it all.
Christmas.
Okay, that's it. That's it. We're done.
Sorry. I do that all the time in my car just because the way that it sounds, like, they sound like, those rubber chicken things that people squeeze, and it's like,
That was a really good impersonation of that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. So when I hear that song, to me it sounds like a bunch of people just being squeezed, like Christmas. It's just, it doesn't sound nice. I don't know if it's just me.
That reminds me of the but it sounds like a bunch of guys that are just kind of lazy doing it.
It does a little bit, yeah. So anyway, yeah, Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming.
We've had a Christmas episode before.
We certainly have. It was about a year ago.
Give or take, yeah. I can't exactly remember what we talked about. I feel like we talked about maybe like our typical Christmas movies that we have to watch, or maybe like Christmas traditions, things like that.
Yeah, we went over traditions in movies, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to build on it, or maybe not, like I was going to diverge a little bit, but what do you have to eat during Christmas?
Ooh.
Yeah. Like what is the one
That's
or like list of things
like
that
that
you
one.
always have to have during Christmas?
One of them is very obvious, the seasonal drink of eggnog.
Nice.
Gotta have
wait,
eggnog at
spiked or
Christmas.
not spiked? Like
Oh, I don't drink
alcohol
spiked
or-
eggnog, no. So
Okay.
when I was a kid, I used to love eggnog a lot, so I'd have it all the time. Like I used to, my parents would go through like multiple cartons of that stuff during the holidays. These days, my fiance and I, we bought one carton a couple weeks ago. We did finish it in like couple days, but we're not gonna get another carton. We were just like, that was just the novelty, right? So we got one.
Yeah.
But no. Anyway, since I drank it so much as a kid, when I eventually came of age and was trying alcohol, I did try eggnog and a bunch of different types of alcohol to see what would be the best one. And I found no matter what, it all took away from the eggnog. Like all of it was like taking away from what I knew eggnog as.
Right.
I was like, I'd rather just have these separated. So because of that, I just drink eggnog on its own, and I don't spike eggnog at all.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you put any real eggs in them?
No.
Or any nogs?
I do a few nogs. Just 2 nogs though. I don't want to go too crazy.
Just 2 nogs per carton.
Yeah, I gotta drive usually, so I can't do too many nogs.
Yeah, okay.
So so eggnog's fine. Do you do eggnog as well during Christmas?
You know what? I don't normally, but that was something that it seemed like it was about to be a tradition. Like it was a short-term tradition with one of my good friends from elementary school. When this actually took place during high school, but we would go to the mall. It was either Richmond Center or Metrotown, or I think maybe we would alternate every year. But for a few years, we would go to the mall. We would go to the grocery store. We would each get a carton, a 1-liter carton of eggnog, and open it and drink it while walking around the mall.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know what compelled us to do that in the first place, but we continued it a couple more times after that. And it was just a fun memory I had. And at the time, it was, I think, like maybe the year that we didn't do it, I was probably wondering if we were going to, but thankful that we didn't because of the experiences that we had. You know, like I'm sure that I had diarrhea each time, but we did it because that was just the thing that we did. Yeah. So yeah, no. Now we don't do that. I don't drink eggnog. I think the last time I did have eggnog, it was spiked. I didn't mind it, but I don't know what's in a spiked eggnog. Is it Bailey's?
I think it's typically rum. I think it's typically
rum
and eggnog. Although I've heard of people using vodka and eggnog, and I've heard of there's one more, I can't remember it right now, but rum is typically what people use, I think.
Okay.
Spiced rum, spiced eggnog.
Ooh, spiced. Yeah, that must have been one of the ones that I had last time. But I guess in terms of what I must have during Christmas, it would be I brought them to BCIT. It's those the peppermint chocolates, like the candy cane chocolates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
I really enjoy having those, and that's the kind of thing that I look forward towards, or I look forward to every Christmas.
Right.
Yeah, like I'll either get the Hershey's Kisses ones. Those are the ones that I would get in the beginning, and then I branched out to the, like I guess like a higher end kind of chocolate. I can't remember what it is, but it's in a nice, flashy candy cane striped wrapping, and I think they call it peppermint bark chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Something, but. Yeah, so I guess that it would be that.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I also have After 8 mints. Usually around Christmas instead of any other time of the year. So I would say.
Are those the ones that you get at restaurants when you finish eating there? After 8 mints?
After 8. Sorry, after 8 chocolates.
After 8. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I was.
I don't know if you get them at restaurants, but yeah, the big rectangle box, and then you just have little bags in them. You pull them out. Those are really good. So I normally get one of those at Christmas. So then it's kind of just become like a Christmassy thing. And another one is actually those Terry's chocolate oranges. They're pretty good. They're not like my favorite, but they're pretty good. And I've got them a lot when I was a kid from my parents, and then now my fiance's gotten them for me. I think the last couple Christmases. So I've got used to those at Christmas as well.
And do you slam it before you eat it?
Oh yeah.
Does it do anything?
Yeah, because when you first get it, it's actually they're all together. They're all connected in the middle. So if you slam it, usually they all break apart and everything's fine when you open it up. Sometimes some of them break in half or something like that, but usually it breaks pretty clean.
Huh. You know, I'm pretty sure I did it once, and they just like the part that hit the table was all like crumbled in.
Oh wow.
So maybe I just did it too hard, but I'm sure I was like a lot younger back then, or maybe I was just too eager.
I think I've screwed it up before. I think, but yeah, sometimes it's totally fine.
It does seem like the kind of thing you could screw up. Slamming things, slamming food on a table. Who would have thought?
Other than that, I mean, Christmas dinner, just like turkey and ham and all that. So.
Oh, okay. So turkey, ham. Do you do like cranberry stuffing, like all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, exactly. Cranberry stuffing, Yorkshire puddings, if we can. Then
okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this not a Thanksgiving meal too?
Yeah, we kind of do both. We just everything you got for Thanksgiving, we just get at Christmas as well. So
yeah,
you get it doubled up.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm sure that I would go through the same thing, and in my head I was kind of confused because I thought I was thinking of Thanksgiving, but yeah, it was Christmas. But otherwise I guess during Christmas time I'll have a lot of different foods, which I kind of like. I expect to have now just because of what my traditions have come to be. Although this year will be the first year that my wife and I will be starting our rotational Christmas schedule, because we can't go to all the things that we used to, like when we would go to them individually. But now that we're together, we're going to everything together. So we have to rotate. Like one year we'll go to one set, then the next year we go to the other set. So like, for example, like my best friend's family always celebrates on the 24th. So they're Filipino. Maybe it's just like a Filipino thing that they always celebrate on the 24th, because I have some other Filipino friends that do the same thing. So they celebrate on the 24th, and their Lola, their grandma, like her birthday is on the 25th. So we're always together at nighttime all the way till midnight, and then we celebrate her birthday. So I always expect to have a whole bunch of really good Filipino food on the 24th, and then the 25th is usually like a mixture of like Western food and Asian food, because one of my friends, his mom always hosts some like big Chinese banquet kind of thing. So actually, you know what? I rarely I don't even think I have turkey every year. I alternated with that too. I guess turkey wasn't really a big thing with my family, and it's not always fun to eat. Sometimes it's dry. Sometimes it's tough.
Yeah, but that's why you have gravy. That's why you have gravy.
Well, it drink the gravy
every
then.
Yeah. Especially, and dry turkey with Yorkshire pudding and butter.
Wait,
so
what?
good.
Sorry, remind me, what's Yorkshire pudding again?
Yorkshire puddings are like little, they're almost like a bun, but it's like a totally different texture. It's like it's like a softer kind of firm texture. It's soft and firm
it's
somehow.
bread though, right?
It's like a bread. Yeah, it's not pudding. It's not pudding at all. The name is very deceiving. But no, they're it's pretty much just a nice bread that you can get. They're airy, and they've got, the way they're cooked, they've got like a little hole in the top of them. So in that hole, you typically put a little bit of
gravy.
Yep. And you just overfill them, but you do butter as well. And then if you have dried turkey, you throw your dried turkey in there too, and then you just mowing down on these Yorkshire puddings. It's secretly the best thing about the dinner.
I had no idea that you were supposed to put stuff in it. I just assumed like you would.
You don't have to, but most people do because they're not crazy. And then at the end of the meal too, there's usually like gravy all on your plate, right? So then you have a Yorkshire pudding, and you just kind of use that as a sponge.
Soak it all up.
Yeah. It's a sponge. They become so dense, right, when they're full of gravy. So then you just
maybe that's why I don't enjoy my turkey dinners, because we never have Yorkshire pudding. We don't
pudding.
really have like bread related stuff. The only bread I would get would be like in the stuffing, and it's just so like heavily breaded that I'm all breaded out by the time I finished eating that. But I would be, I'm just gonna come to your Christmas dinner this time, and then I'll.
You should.
It'll be easier.
You'll be able to experience it. It'd be very good.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife would be happy about that.
Well, my parents would be happy about that. They'd be very happy.
Great. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, so I can't think of any other food or anything like that I have. I mean, I love the food during Christmas time. There's usually some outliers, like some things that'll come in that like are there for the first time that year, but are amazing,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Other than food, though, like, is there anything else that this year specifically, Christmas, you are looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to? I've been practicing a lot of piano lately. This last year. I mean, I'm trying always to practice piano whatever I can, but I've been practicing more this year because I will most likely be playing more of the piano music this year for the family. Usually it's my uncle, but last year they were kind of like, oh, you should be the one taking over this kind of thing, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I've been trying to learn it a bit more. So that I'm looking forward to doing all the piano music for my family and having us all sing along together and stuff. So that'll be cool.
Nice.
So we have like a big Christmas Eve party, and that's normally where we do the piano music, and all my immediate and extended family are all there, right? So my brother's usually beside me singing a little bit out of tune next to me.
The rapper brother, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
He can sing on key really well when he's singing next to me, but when he's like farther away, he like loses it, and it's really funny when he's like a little off.
Oh, so he actually relies on you then.
Sometimes,
he probably, he listens to you as he sings. Yeah.
Sometimes he corrects himself, but other times he's just totally off, and it's fun.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah. But yeah, we normally also sing a song for the family. We do like one song that we've chose. Last year we did Little Drummer Boy. We did like the Bing Crosby and David Bowie version of it. And,
cool.
Yeah, but we do it like as a joke. We do it like pretending to be Bing Crosby and David Bowie and stuff. And the whole family gets a kick out of it. And then we also did Baby It's Cold Outside last year.
Nice.
So this year, we're not sure exactly what song we're going to do yet, but him and I are going to get together on the 24th and just kind of figure out what song we're going to sing for everybody and do that one.
You could do the new and improved Baby It's Cold Outside.
I haven't heard it, but I like the original, so probably not.
Yeah.
I think we were going to do White Christmas, but we also might do like Let
classic.
It Snow or something like that. So regardless, I'm going to play White Christmas, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see. So anyways, that's probably what I'm looking forward to the most, I think, because it's on my mind more than any other things. I really like the moment of all of us singing together with Christmas music. It's just, there's something really fun about that. So
Yeah. Well, that's something that will probably really put you in the mood for Christmas for sure, right? Like,
yeah, definitely.
caroling at home. Yeah.
So what are you excited for then for this Christmas?
You know, I guess like my mind's been like all over the place, and so I haven't focused on Christmas too much in terms of like what's gonna be coming up and what to expect. But the thing that I have been thinking about the most, if I could say, it would be the fact that my wife and I will be doing our first year of like rotations.
Oh yeah.
So I am looking forward to see how it goes. Like I'm kind of anxious actually. Like I don't always get a chance to spend Christmas with her family. Like so. Her mom's side and her dad's side, they'll celebrate on different days. And so I think maybe in the past few years, like I would show up to one maybe later on at night, or depending on plans, I could have actually gone to one for like the whole day, or I would go to one and then I might have to leave early. So it would be nice to spend more time with them. Like I don't enjoy being rushed, obviously, but
yeah.
But it'll be nice that I finally get a chance to spend like an actual like full set of time with her family and get to know them a little bit more, especially during this time of the year, right? Like it is the time where you want to spend time with family, right? And
for sure.
Right? So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else. You know, the weather has been a little bit different from what I'm used to during Christmas time. Like normally by now I'd feel it'd be a lot colder. I think we're kind of like consistently at like 7-8, but I swear I'm used to Vancouver hitting closer to 0 by the time it's Christmas, and we're not quite there yet.
It's hit or miss. Some years it is, some years it's not. But over here on the island, it's a lot colder. We've been hitting some averages of like 0 and 1.
Well, you've probably got a lot more like coastal winds hitting like from all over the
definitely.
place, right? So
yeah,
that
and
helps.
there's a huge chill everywhere. And then where I work, the elevation is higher, so we've had snow a few more times. But it's not like crazy or anything like that. It's just It does change every year. Who knows? Sometimes we have white Christmases. Sometimes we have green Christmases. So
yeah, and you said you already had snow already, right?
Yeah, we've had snow a few times here. Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't had any at all. We've just had some rain and clouds and dreary looking people because we don't have the snow. One thing I am looking forward to, if it does get colder, is that I can wear one of my jackets that I only wear when it's really cold.
Ooh,
because
nice.
It's like it's just too thick for me to wear it like current weather.
Yeah.
I'll sweat. And then it's like, why am I wearing this jacket? It's just too warm.
Then it's a sweater.
It is a sweater, yeah. So if it gets colder, I can wear it and be comfortable and not sweat and then be content.
Right.
It's it's a small thing to look forward to, but it's
Everyone likes a clothing change. It's a costume change. In the middle of the year.
One that you only get to wear like once, like one season a year.
Yeah, exactly.
So this Christmas shirt, I totally forgot that I had it. And then my wife and I were going through all the shirts that we planned to kind of like vacuum seal, like like our memento shirts, our couple shirts.
Oh yeah.
And I stumbled upon this one that she got me, and I was like, perfect, because right now I've only got maybe one. I've got like one Christmas sweater, one Christmas cardigan, or 2 Christmas cardigans, but I can't just wear those 3 every day.
Right.
I need more Christmas stuff. So happy we pulled this out of the pile. Yeah.
I should have worn my Christmas sweater. I've only got one. It's in the wash right now because I only have one.
And you need more.
I need more.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. Do you and your fiance still take Santa photos?
We were good on that, but I feel like we haven't for the last couple of years. Maybe we just missed last year, but we did used to take them every single year. Yeah.
And did you always have a beer with you, or was it just like
that was a good thing we had going for a little while there when we worked in the mall? On the staff parties, Santa would come by so you could take photos with Santa, and there was also beer. So twice in a row we were able to give Santa a empty beer can, and then that way he was able to. It was like a funny photo. So we got to do that twice in a row, but it was only because of the situation we had around us. So.
Okay, no wonder. Because I was gonna ask, like, how would you sneak that beer like into like when you're in the lineup to take photos with Santa? Because like when we're, I'm sure we wouldn't be allowed to do that because when we're in the line, there's all these like kids.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like, you're in a mall. You can't just like hold beer, right? So
it was only the circumstances around us on why we got lucky. So it definitely wasn't like a regular mall Santa. It was during a staff Christmas party twice in a row for the mall. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So it's. I wish we still had that, but unfortunately we can't. So.
Yeah. So actually I think this Saturday my wife and I are going to be taking our Santa photos.
Oh, nice. Cute.
Can't remember if I told you, but we've been taking them ever since we started dating back in 2010.
Okay.
And we basically rotate through 5 outfits. So from 2010 to 2014, we wore 5 different outfits, and then starting 2015 to 2019,
yeah,
we repeated those same outfits in that same order.
Wow, that's cool. And you're gonna do it again then?
Yeah, sorry, I should have said up until 2018. So yeah, this year we will still continue to do that.
Oh, that's really cool.
So I'm now I'm picturing like 40 years from now, are we still going to be rotating through the same outfits?
You better be. That's awesome.
I hope so.
That's really cool.
Like we're gonna be. Well, I'll be like, yeah, we'll be in our 70s and we're still wearing like our Adidas hoodies.
Then you'll be able to show that like progression, right? Like that's so cool.
Yeah, we'll do like a time lapse, but photo slideshow version. So, anyways, yeah,
that's really cool.
So that's Christmas in a nutshell for me this year.
Nice.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's come to that time then, I guess, where we're halfway through the episode, and we like to do this little thing where every now and then we get to play something I like to call the Wheel of Scum.
Scum, 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 scum.
Anth0z, cue the music. On the Wheel of Scum, we have a spinner that lands on one of 7 different games that we will be playing in the middle of this episode. One of those games is Pirate Adventure. Number 2 is I Can't Believe It's Not Better. Number 3 is Crossover Crossover. Number 4 is Tit for Tat from Anth0z and Matt. Number 5 is Who Wants to Be Scum Millionaire. Number 6 is Swashbuckler. And number 7, Across the Universe. Anth0z, spin that wheel!
Click.
The dolphin.
It's the dolphin.
The dolphin's been. Godzilla's there.
They're all just hanging out.
So let's see where it spins and where it lands, and then we'll play a little mini game for today on a Christmas episode. Then we'll get to topic number 2.
All right.
It landed on Tit for Tat from Anth0z and Matt. Now I don't remember this game at all, so let's read what the instructions say.
Oh boy.
In this game, one person must name something using one word. The other player must finish that 2-parter with a separate word. For example, one could say Tim, and the other would say Burton.
Right.
I remember this game now.
I thought you were going to say one could say Tim, and the other could say Anth0z. Like, that can't be right.
Okay, so this is a little game. There really is no rules to it. There really is no point system, and there's no winning or losing. It's just for fun.
It's just for fun. It's fine.
So
is the Christmas season.
I'll say one word. You finish it off with whatever you're thinking at the top of your head, and let's just see what happens. So,
and then wait, we rotate. We alternate, right? That's
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will say glass.
Cannon. Okay. Speaker.
That's so weird. My mind actually blanked, but I eventually went to sneaker because my mind wanted to rhyme. I don't know why. So that's sneaker fine. Is my word.
So speaker, sneaker. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Tin.
Man.
Nice.
Oh darn! I wanted to say tin, but it just didn't.
Oh, that would be cool.
World.
Builder.
Okay.
I guess because of video games. I don't know why, but that's. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, like whatever my mind just goes to right away. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's so difficult, right? Like just a clear mind.
Clear
your mind.
Free your mind. Okay. 1.
2.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right. Electric.
Mouse.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Pikachu.
It's Pikachu.
Okay. Key.
Hole.
Keyhole.
Keyhole. That's a thing.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Hard.
Bar.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I was going for hard bite.
Oh,
hard
didn't
bite.
work. Were you looking at some chips, some hard bite chips? Is that what did it?
I was shopping for some earlier.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Wheel.
Of.
Fortune.
Scum. Okay, let's see. Paper.
Pike.
Paper pike?
Paper pike?
What's a paper pike?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
If I feel like if you could lose at this game, I think you're losing.
I think
I'm
so
just kidding,
too.
but like-
I would say so as well. C.
Horse.
Seahorse.
My mind said world, but my mouth said
Oh
horse.
yeah, interesting. Okay.
Bulb.
Basaur. Darn it.
Yes, good. No, that's good. That's what
I feel like
that's what
I
wanted.
should have had more than that, but wow.
I had it.
that's
I
all
was
could
kind of,
think
I was
of.
trying to make you say that because like you did like electric mouse earlier.
Oh, yeah,
And then I
yeah.
actually have this little like succulent holder, and it's in the shape of Bulbasaur.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Cool.
like I looked at that, and that's how I got bulb. So that was good.
Okay.
It was like the force.
Frame.
Work.
Ooh. Yeah, you would definitely be winning at this game if there was points.
I'm just letting it go. I'm just trying not to think about anything whatsoever.
Okay, here we go.
Tree.
Beard.
I like that.
That's the first thing I could think of.
I was thinking like tree of life, but
Oh wow.
we were going for leafy. Sorry, that's my friend's reference.
Unagi.
We were leafy.
Lock.
Heart.
Oh, Professor Lockhart.
Is right? He's Lockhart.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. I want to throw in something that would just like totally throw you off, but okay. Cog.
Wheel.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
That's interesting.
That was quick.
Newt.
Scamander.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I think because we're all just on that. Yeah. Dragon.
Fly.
Oh.
I didn't even actually. I should have said ball, but wow, fly is the first thing that comes to mind.
I thought you were gonna say because you've been watching Dragon Ball recently, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Night.
In. Oh. darn.
Night in. A night in.
Well, I was thinking knight in shining armor, but I couldn't help that.
Yeah,
Like,
interesting.
I didn't get to say the rest of
That makes sense.
Okay, hotel.
Bar. Why bar? Oh, that's so weird. Hotel bar. I don't know why. Okay.
That's the thing, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Motel.
Hotel. Aww.
Oh,
It's lyrics.
You lost.
I did. I lost there. Sorry, it's lyrics to that song. What is it? Oh no, he says hotel then motel. That's why. Hotel motel holiday inn. He at that hotel motel holiday inn. Yeah.
No idea.
Well.
Can't
All
help you
right,
there.
I lost.
Okay. Well, there we go. That was tit for tat from Anthem. Such a random game, but okay.
But it's I have fun. It's fun.
It
I
is
like
what it is. All right, let's move on to something I like to call topic number 2. Yeah, it's not such a big topic or anything like that, but I was just thinking about this. Recently, my fiance and I were watching kind of like the Christmas specials on Disney Plus and Netflix. We were kind of going through a few of the different ones that are on there. And I wanted to get your takes. Are there Christmas specials that you watch that are like not full length movies, but it's like those one-off, like smaller Christmas movies that are just kind of like there? Are there a few that you can think of that like you watch normally, or that you like, or that you don't like?
Rugrats has one, don't they? Because that's where they learn about like Hanukkah. Because I think they're actually Jewish. So
Whoa,
there's
interesting.
an episode...
Actually, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So they tell the story, and I feel like
Pickles is a very Jewish last name.
it's
Pickelstein.
yeah. So yeah, there's that one.
Interesting. I never even knew there was a Rugrats Christmas movie.
Well, I don't think it's a movie. I think it
Or
actually
it's
is just like
special.
one of those 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Didn't Garfield have one too?
Oh, I'm sure it did. I didn't see
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
Oh man, I can picture like when I was a kid, there was so many that I would look forward to.
Right.
But now I'm not quite sure if they were movies or not. I know I mentioned this last year, but A Bumpy Christmas. So the show that I liked watching was Bump in the Night.
Oh, Bump in the Night.
And
right,
it's all the claymation or claymation show. So they did have a Christmas show. I just don't remember if it was a full-on movie or like a TV special. It was probably TV special though.
Hmm.
And let's see. There are definitely some live action ones. I swear, Power Rangers had a Christmas special. They did have a yeah. They did. It's actually on. Oh, I think it's on a VHS. Oh, somebody's wearing a Santa hat on the cover. What is it? Shoot. The Green Ranger? No.
And the Red Ranger?
No. I don't know what it is, but one of them wears a Santa hat. So yeah, that's probably one of them. I don't. There's so many. Did Rocko's Modern Life have one? Eek the Cat. I don't know. I swear they all had something. Oh, Simpsons. No, but that was a movie. Right? The one where they meet Santa's little helper for the first time?
Oh, I think that's an episode. Pretty sure it's an episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was an episode that I had, because I had it on VHS for sure.
Yeah. The VHS of The Simpsons, they would have like 3 episodes or 2 episodes on the VHS.
Okay.
But that's like season 2, the Christmas special for season 2, I think, where they meet Santa's little helper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, what we were recently just watching, which made me think about this, is we were watching the Frozen. So Frozen had their special Christmas episode, which I didn't even know, but there's like an Olaf's Tale. And there's like a lot of work put into it. There's a couple musical numbers to it, and it carries on the story of Frozen a little bit more. Now, I really wasn't expecting that. So like when we were watching it, I was like, oh, this is actually like kind of like a Frozen 1.5. That was kind of interesting.
Yep.
So I was going through that, and then after that we watched Beauty and the Beast had a Christmas movie, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That we watched, and it was actually quite long. It's like an hour and 10 minutes or so. And and I was watching it, I was like, there was a lot of effort put into it too, and I was like, holy smokes, there's like a whole Christmas one-off. And again, it's kind of Beauty and the Beast 1.5. Like it actually takes place during the Beauty and the Beast movie, but it's like extending like the Christmas scenes and like makes a whole extra story that happens in there now. Yeah, I just thought that was really cool, and I was like, from a writer's standpoint, they have to come in and like do these extra things for this. Like with the Olaf one too, they had to do a lot of extra stuff for Frozen. There was actually quite a lot of dialogue between Anna and Elsa in the Olaf movie, and I was like, there's actually probably more dialogue here than there was in Frozen, the first Frozen movie, for Anna and Elsa. So I was like, there's actually like a lot going on here, which is pretty interesting. Okay. So we got to see more of what these characters are thinking.
Well, if they didn't take that opportunity with Frozen, I mean, like. That's a lot of missed opportunities, I feel.
Yeah,
to not do Frozen for like a winter special or Christmas special.
Yeah, no, definitely. But then I guess I was just shocked to see how serious they take these movies. And then the other one we watched, and these are all Disney Plus, I guess, because they're all Disney movies. But this was Mickey Mouse. It was Once Upon a Christmas, I think, or Once Upon a Time for Christmas.
Okay.
And it's 3 separate short stories. One's like a Donald Duck story, one's a Goofy story, and one was a Mickey Mouse one. And they were all really good. But what was really interesting, and I didn't know this, the Goofy one is actually Goofy and his son Max from the Goofy movie. Yeah. So it was like actually like a prequel almost to the Goofy movie of like their story and stuff. And it was really good. So again, I was just like, whoa, here's another like Christmas special movie that was like out of nowhere. That's really fun to watch. So I've been really getting into watching those this year. It's been really cool.
Nice. So I just thought of a couple more as I was scrolling.
Oh yeah.
So just quickly. So Doug. I don't know if you ever watched Disney's Doug.
I did, yeah. I like Doug.
Yeah. So that was one that I looked forward to. Saved by the Bell, they always had a Christmas episode that I looked forward to.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, I knew there was some other like live action one. And Hey Arnold was one that I would look forward to as well. Did you ever watch that show, Hey Arnold?
Yeah, I used to watch Hey Arnold.
Football head? Yeah. Yeah. So those would be 3 more of what I can think of, but oh, sorry, and Full House. That's another one too. So then this last one I'm gonna mention, I guess because like I didn't watch it as a kid growing up in elementary school, but nowadays I feel like if I were watching it like on cable, like regularly watching it on cable, that I would be looking forward to it, and that would be the holiday episode for Friends with the holiday armadillo.
Oh my gosh, that is the funniest scene in Friends. That is like the funniest 5 minutes of Friends that there could be. There's just so many good jokes that keep firing and it doesn't stop.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I'm sure. Why didn't I think of that? Because like I thought about Rugrats and they're Jewish, and that whole scene with the holiday armadillos about teaching them about Hanukkah. So
when Chandler comes in as Santa, it's like Merry Christmas. Like Ross is just dressed up in an armadillo costume. It's your friend the armadillo, your half
Jewish friend.
And then Chandler's just like, what?
And then later on, Joey comes in as Superman.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he's just like,
The
and then when Superman came and saved all the Maccabees. The holiday armadillo was not too thrilled with that part of the story.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. We've quoted it before because it's so funny, but it is just so funny. That scene is worth every bit of Friends.
And most likely we will quote it again next year. Oh, sorry, I just realized Mr. Bean. I loved watching the Christmas episodes.
Oh yeah. I saw one of those at a friend's house one time.
Have you seen the one where he's? I think he goes to like some Christmas market, and then he walks by this live band playing. It's like a horn band.
Yeah.
And then there's a conductor who I think he wants to go to like for like a bathroom break or something, and so he hands the baton to Mr. Bean, and Mr. Bean's just holding it, and he's like, "Oh, what am I doing with this?" And he flicks it, just like haphazardly.
Yeah.
And as he flicks it, the band plays their first note.
Right.
And he's like, "What?" And then he flicks it down, and they play their next note. And then he flicks it like a bunch of times, like up, down, up, and then they just follow along with him.
Yeah.
And then he looks around, and he's, with that sneaky Mr. Bean look, like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
And he starts counting in, and then he starts conducting them, like playing this like jazzier version of this Christmas song. I definitely look forward to that all the time.
Mr. Bean, that's so fun.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch. I miss Mr. Bean.
Yeah, now we have to see him as Johnny English, but still not bad.
Well, the first Johnny English movie, maybe I was just young, but it's really funny. I like it a lot. There's some really good lines from it, and I used to watch it all the time with my friends.
Have you seen the latest one?
No, I didn't even watch the
Johnny
second
Reborn?
one. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't really think that they're I don't think they'll hold up. I just think that the original one, it just has a good place in my heart, and I find it really funny.
Yeah, no, that's true. Did you ever watch? This is kind of not really related, but did you ever watch Mr. Bean on holiday or like goes on a holiday or something?
No, I never did.
Okay, I watched. I think I watched one where he like ends up somewhere in like France or something, and he starts traveling with this kid, and they can't communicate whatsoever, but they're just like they eventually like start understanding each other just by their like facial expressions, I guess.
Right.
It's such a random movie, but I think like it almost seems like he kidnaps the kid because the kid's separated from his mom or something. One of those typical like Mr. Bean like situations, but yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was really it for my topic. I don't have much more than that. It was just Christmas specials in general. But yeah.
Are there New Year's specials? No, right? That's not a thing?
Not that I can think of, no.
Like at least not.
Friends has the New
anywhere.
Year's episode where they go to the New Year's spectacular thing, and Ross and Rachel do the dancing, and they try to get in the booth.
Oh, Ross and Monica.
Sorry, Ross and Monica, and they do the routine.
They do the routine, yeah, exactly.
Have you been practicing?
No. Yes. But yeah, I guess like New Year's specials, it's not as big of a thing as Christmas because like they already put so much effort into that, right?
And also they're like a week apart, so it's really hard to film a Christmas special episode and film a New Year's special episode and have them air correctly for TV.
I can only think of so many New Year's movies, and one is New Year's Eve. Did you ever see that? It was kind of like the rebooted Love Actually, but for New Year's.
Oh, weird. No, I never saw that.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to. Don't watch it.
I always think of When Harry Met Sally. I feel like
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I feel like in that movie there's a really good New Year's scene. I can't remember it though. Like for some reason, like something's telling me that movie has a lot to do with New Year's.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that movie in so long. I used to watch a lot as a kid with my parents, but I haven't seen it in so long now that I can't really remember the scene. I just remember something happening at New Year's. Maybe I think the story of When Harry Met Sally is these two people that should have been together but never get together, or are constantly meeting up to get together. And it's different stages of their lives and how much they've changed. But I have a feeling that something
That sounds like Black Mirror.
Yeah, kind of. But I have a feeling that there's something about New Year's. Like, maybe they keep reoccurring these moments around New Year's time, and they keep going to different types of New Year's parties. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen it, so.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not. Is that Billy Crystal?
Yeah, it's Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's Meg Ryan. Yeah.
Right. I can picture maybe the VHS cover, even though I've never seen it. But
I just remember Billy Crystal goes, pecan pie, pecan pie. I don't remember why he does it, but he does that. That's a quote from When Harry Met Sally.
Okay.
Pecan pie. And some weird thing about that movie, too. He says, whenever I get a new book, I always read the last page of the book. That way, if I die, I know how the book ends. And
Wow.
I'll never forget that line. I don't know why, but it's a very memorable line.
I can see that. That's
Yeah.
that's very deep.
I think it's
If
like
not for just very logical.
I think it just makes his character in that show.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like Billy Crystal. City Slickers is another good movie with Billy Crystal. That's a good one.
Haven't seen that either. Is that like he probably had like a whole run of movies around the same kind of era, right?
Probably. I think Analyze This and Analyze That were like his last ones, but he was also in Friends when he and Robin Williams came in. But to tie it back full circle,
Yeah.
in City Slickers, Curly is like the old Western cowboy guy. They always talk about Curly because he's like this guy that they're trying to figure out and they don't understand him. The actor who plays Curly is the same guy who plays the old guy in Home Alone on the TV who's got the gun and he's like 1, 2, 10 and shoots someone for the movies you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the same actor.
Angels with Filthy Souls.
Yes, that guy. He's only in that in Home Alone. I don't know why, but he's actually like kind of a famous actor, and he was in City Slickers, and he played Curly.
So he played Curly in City Slickers, but he doesn't play Curly as in like Larry, Curly, and Moe. Like the
No,
Three
no,
Stooges.
no. It's just a coincidence.
Okay,
Those are the same
I thought
names.
that's
No.
what you were alluding to. I was
Sorry,
like, whoa,
no.
cool. That's like such a weird like
No, it's
cameo
just-
kind of thing.
Just that weird enough City Slickers has a connection to a Christmas movie, Home Alone.
Aha,
So I
cool.
just saw Home Alone 2 the other day. I heard from people that Home Alone 2 is the best Home Alone movie, and I completely disagree because I think the first one is way better. And I just watched Home Alone 2, and I can reconfirm that the first one is way better.
Right.
What do you think?
I also like Home Alone 1 more than the second one.
Good.
Like they didn't. Obviously, they didn't need to do it again. It's the
No,
exact same thing.
it
but
is.
Just,
It's
it
very
just takes
similar.
place in New York, and if anything, it's kind of just more annoying the interactions he has with some of the people, like the concierge guy.
Yeah.
With Rob Schneider, with like the whole gum and tip thing.
I know,
Well, it's
I know.
Buzz that gives him the gum, but like all that kind of stuff. It's like, we don't need. This isn't necessary.
The exact moment when I realized it wasn't the same as of quality is when it showed one of the Wet Bandits guys, Harry. Who's the skinnier face, taller one?
Harry.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Harry.
Oh no. Sorry, he's no. Oh,
Marv.
shoot.
Marv is
Marv. Yeah. Marv.
Yeah. Marv. Anyways, he was getting shocked, and the camera was like on him, and then it showed a skull instead
the
of his
skeleton.
face.
Yeah.
And then it went back to being him, and I was like, "What is this? That's dumb." Like I didn't like that immediately.
Yeah, that was really odd.
Yeah.
That and I guess like I feel it's a lot more plausible for him to set up all those traps like
In a
at
house?
home.
Yeah, for sure.
As opposed to like
New York
he's been
City.
in New York for like a couple days and he knows it so well he can set it up just like he did at home. Like it's a lot less plausible.
Kid's got talent.
He does though. I mean, if he was able to do it the first time around, he's got the experience to carry forward, right? So, but
guess
even
so.
still, yeah, like
He should join the military. I think he'd be very useful.
What kind of role would he have?
I don't know. Anything. Give him anything.
Tactician? Is
I was
that
thinking that. That's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Is tactician. Like
he'd be the tactician? Yeah.
he could be a bomb diffuser. Ooh.
Could he?
Maybe. I'm
Did he
not
have
sure.
did
I'm
he have
not
skills
actually
from Home Alone? Or did he defuse a bomb?
No, but I feel like he has the brains for it.
I mean, he diffused a couple of situations. He
Ooh.
befriended the pigeon lady.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
he
one
should be
thing.
translator. He could be a translator.
Okay.
Because he's really good at relationships with people.
But then that would be wasted. I feel like he should team up with Jack Ryan.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be cool. Wait, no, sorry. Have you seen the Jack Ryan TV show?
No.
No. Okay.
What I've
Well,
seen
you
from the
should-
trailers, though, I assume that would be a good combo.
I think it would be a good combo. Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin and John Krasinski in Jack Ryan 3 meets Home Alone.
Jack alone. Home with Ryan.
Home for the holidays with Jack Ryan.
Ryan all the way. So I think the main thing that I liked about Home Alone 2 was he had the, what was it called? Like the recorder thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was like a yak bag, but it was older than a yak bag.
Yeah, and it was better.
Yeah, I think you could record longer because you could record onto
Alone
tapes with it. So
Voice recorder. Deluxe Talk Boy. Yeah.
that was it. Yeah.
And then you could actually go out and buy it. Like you could buy that actual Talk Boy from the movie. I don't know. Maybe it came first before the movie, but I remember in stores you could.
I'm sure it was
buy
like a product placement thing.
Yeah, it must have been. So I remember that because of that, I liked that movie. And
Just
pretty
like
much just that.
the Wizard or whatever. The
Oh yeah, with the glove.
Yeah, because
I love
of
the
the
glove.
product movie, you like the product. Or sorry, you
Yeah.
like the movie as well.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, Small Soldiers. I liked the Small Soldiers movie because of the product they were showing off and how cool the product looked. So I was really into Small Soldiers movie because of that.
But the toy. Wait, did the toys come out before the movie?
No, toys came out after the movie, of course.
Oh, I see.
But because of the toy they showed off in the movie, I liked the movie a lot. Similar to how because of the toy they showed off in Home Alone 2, you like the movie.
Oh, I see. Okay. So then, what toy did I like in?
You put munitions chips in toys? We need to have a Small Soldiers podcast because I love that movie, and I'm dying to watch it again.
I will have to rewatch that for sure because I
Link
barely
static.
remember a thing. I just remember that the main soldier guy just reminds me of the guy from Avatar. He's
Oh
just
yeah, pretty much.
that cliche buzz cut, gray haired
Yep.
jerk
He was
soldier.
Sergeant Chip Majors.
Sergeant Chip Majors. He's got
I
a
can't
major
believe I
chip for
remember
sure.
that. I honestly didn't really remember it till I said Sergeant, and then boom, it just came out. There's also
And
another
then
guy.
what are
another
the
guy's name
animals
is
like the good
Flint
guys? They're not like
something.
the.
Oh,
they're not the Gungans.
Maximals? No, not Maximals.
From Transformers.
Yeah, sorry. No, they're the Oh yeah, the Gorgonauts.
Oh, that's why I thought Gungans. Yeah, it's actually kinda
Gorgonauts. Archer is the leader.
close. Archer.
There was the big guy, Slam Fist or whatever. He had a big ball. I had him as a toy.
Gorgonites.
Gorgonites. Yeah,
Gorgonites,
not
yeah.
Gorgonauts. Yeah, I had the guy with the big ball on his fist as a toy. And Archer, and I don't remember any of the other Gorgonauts. There's like a spider eye thing or something with an eye that's got some weird legs, I think.
There's some guy that he looks like he's from Spawn, right? He's like he does like tornadoes and stuff, and he's got like a really big smile. He's like the
yeah, he was so cool. What was his name? I forgot all about him. See, we gotta rewatch these movies. I have a whole podcast on this.
And he reminded me of something. Wait, come on, Insaniac.
That was his name.
Insaniac. He was the
Archer
attack-
was like
wow,
so
what's that?
serious.
Archer was the leader.
He was always just like he would say something like Insaniac. He'd be like Insaniac, calm down or something. Like he'd just be so serious the whole time.
And then I don't know, but the spider thing you might have been thinking of was Ocula, because he's like
Yes.
3 legs with
Yeah.
a stem and an eye.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He's
of.
the scout. Yeah, that makes sense.
Slam Fist. Yeah, Insaniac. I had Insaniac as a toy.
Are these characters like? Are they not borrowed from other things? Like Slam Fist actually looks like he's from something.
I think
Like-
they're original.
Okay, like he could have been, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something. Like that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Don't you like not get to see most of the Gorgonites or whatever? Like I think a few of them get like ripped to shreds, and then they have to like make some kind of weird Frankenstein version of one.
Well, yeah, there's one that's called
Troglodyte. Yeah,
and he becomes Frankenstein.
Yeah, because I think one of them got completely ripped up and destroyed, and you can like see.
That must be him because he's got his body parts all over the place.
Yeah,
Like his
so I
face
think what
is where
happened
his
is like
stomach is.
the story is like there's actually like a toy version of one of the Gorgonites, and it gets ripped up and destroyed, and they make that Frankenstein one in the show. I think.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
I think
Cool.
I could be wrong on that though. I don't really remember.
You
very
could be
well.
wrong, and you're probably wrong, but that's okay. We'll clear that up after we both rewatch the movie.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna have
we
to
will know
rewatch this
the
and do a
correct
podcast on it,
answer.
and it's not a Christmas related thing, so we're done on that.
Where did that go?
Anyways, that's fine. We're at pretty much the end of the episode, Anth0z. This has been our Christmas episode for 2019, and I'm excited for the new year, 2020.
Yes,
It's going to be interesting.
2020,
I guess
clear
this
vision
is-
year.
Yes. I guess this is a moment to also tell people that we are going to be taking a week off. We aren't coming back on podcast until January 10th, I think. I think the 10th is when we come back. So.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's
so
right.
yeah, expect us to be silent for about a week, and then we'll be back. We're taking a little short break, and yeah. So I hope everybody enjoys their holidays for the season. Make the best of it. See family, see friends, have fun, have some eggnog. Seahorse, SeaWorld.
See all the things.
Anth0z,
C D E F G.
Where can the audience find you?
Well, these days I'm just hanging out at home. But if you want to find me, you can find me on Twitter. Were you like sympathy stretching with me?
I was, yeah.
Is that okay?
Just
So you
trying to
didn't
make feel
actually
better.
you didn't actually
take a
have
little
to stretch.
stretch.
You just okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for keeping me company.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter at Anth0z1. That's at Anth0z1.
And if you want to find me, you can also find me at Twitter at Mattbrush Gaming, or you can find me at YouTube at Mattbrush Gaming as well, where I put this podcast in video form so you can watch it with your eyeballs. But if you want to listen
And pretty
to it,
soon you're gonna have even clearer vision with your eyeballs to watch it.
because you'll have 2020, I get it. Ah!
Yay!
But if you want to use that 2020 vision on your earballs, you can go ahead and listen to this on any of your podcasting platforms. Pretty much any one that you can think of, just search up The Scumm Bar Podcast and you will find us there. If you want to write us a short essay or give us some tips and tricks and notes and maybe just give us a recipe on something you want to make for Christmas, send it to us on thescumbbarpodcast@gmail.com and we may even read it on air here. So
Ooh, we might even make it on air.
might even make it on air. So who cares about the topic? I'm going to make this recipe.
Cool.
That's
That's
fun.
exciting.
We can even live stream it. That'd be fun.
Should we do that one day? Yeah.
Let's do
audience, If you want us to cook live on air, we will certainly try.
Cooking with the Scumm Bar Podcast. Awesome.
That could be fun. Yeah.
All right, Anth0z. Well, why don't you give everyone a nice season's greetings message to everyone?
Salt and pepper are the best kind of seasonings you could use on any kind of dish for your Christmas needs. So season's greetings. Use that salt and pepper.
Amen. Goodbye. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry everything. Bye.